Welcome back to the KOAM Morning News, and we find ourselves on a Wildcat Wednesday. Fortunate enough to be joined by Will Morris. Will, thank you so much, number one, for your time, and especially all the hard work that you put in with all of our kids in 4-H. And it's National 4-H Week, but before we get there, the last time we caught up with you, you were on your way out to Hutch for the Kansas State Fair. Kind of give us a recap of how things went for you and all your marvelous kids.
It went really great. So we had a lot of success within our program in our district. We had, for example, this is a photography exhibit by one of our 4-Hers named Gavin, and he received a blue ribbon. So there are literally hundreds of photos that get submitted every year to the Kansas State Fair from 4-H. When I was dropping them off to be judged, there were piles of photos on a table. So to do well and have that success is a big deal because they're going against the best of the best across the state, and we had several kids do very well. So.
I love the fact that you showed us a picture as well, because 4-H has matured and grown into an organization that is more than just the livestock showing. While that's still a very important part, it now encompasses so many aspects of life. Now, yeah. after you come off of the state fair, then you prepare for National 4-H Week, which, yes, while a celebration in and of itself, actually kind of closes down one year and reopens another. So how does that work with our 4-Hers?
Yeah, so the state fair is kind of the last hurrah for our program. After that, all the clubs, the volunteers, and the kids are putting an end to their 4-H year. They're completing record books. They're completing officer books. So every 4-H club has a list of officers. So, for example, this is a secretary's notebook that was kept all year long by a 4-H member. In here, you will find minutes. You will find treasurer's reports, log sheets from their attendees from the meeting. So these are kept by 4-H members throughout the entire year, and then they're turned in and judged and compared against each other's for kind of who did the best throughout the year, and they get feedback on how they can improve.
And Will, we talk about the roles and responsibilities and how 4-H helps somebody grow in a leadership role and become more responsible. How do those record-keeping books translate to success later in life as they become young adults?
Yeah, so it's a great example. So every adult has to keep records. No matter if you have animals, if you live in town, you've got to pay your bills, so you've got to keep records, you got to know finances. So 4-H prepares kids for that. They learn how to do it, how to stay organized and be responsible, all within a forgiving environment where they need a learning curve of somehow we're able to accommodate for that.
Now, as we close down this year, they turn in those record books and whatnot, and we celebrate National 4-H Week. What does it mean to transition into a new year for 4-H?
So October 1 was the beginning of the new year, and like you said, this is National 4-H Week. So anybody 7 to 18 can enroll in 4-H. It's open to all. And then this week in particular, since it is National 4-H Week, clubs are going around. They're setting up displays and exhibits throughout town. They're doing lots of community service projects throughout the town, just to spread the word and get the good name about 4-H, that things we're doing.
And I always like to cap it off because you've brought so much attention to the responsibility and the great success that your 4-Hers have. So if I'm a mom or a dad or I'm a kid watching this and I want to get involved, where do I start?
You just you can call one of our offices. We're the Wildcat Extension District here in the southeast corner of the state. So just call one of those, go to our website, and you can sign up from there.
Now think about this, folks. You get your little one started in 4-H, and pretty soon Will's going to be showing off his or her wares with a blue ribbon on it. Will Morris of the Wildcat Extension District. Will, thank you so much for your time. I'm glad to hear Hutch was a success, and a happy National 4-H Week to you and your entire organization.
Thank you.
That's a Wildcat Wednesday. We'll be back with more KOAM Morning News right after this.
We're